work as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a 1st down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another 1st down, and what'll be a gain of 21 yards.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Half 85, half 85. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What's that? Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action. Love to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
1st down, Packers.
Let's go. Block 40. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. That's complete to Wicks. 20. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys in the automatic circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Blue striker.
In motion, the tight end.
Set.
To the air again. Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Got Dobbs over the middle. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
4 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
That was the old expression back in the good old days. They used to carry pianos on their backs when they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a gain. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this side wide here for Cook. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, 44 yards. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after it to get it to the end zone?
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go, set. 10 black, ready.
Love from the gun. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Down. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
10 cycles. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, it's Love. Forced out to his left. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
No gain on the play. It's now the 4th
Striker.
down.
3-3.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Ready?
Now Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Off the play fake, Love. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go.
Love now. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Doubs as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
It's the score. Bills 14. Packers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. That'll be complete to Cook. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
The connection with his linebacker, Josh Jacobs. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Cycle, 3-3, and cycle. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now Love going to change things up. They'll look to throw again. Completes it again to Dobbs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Love. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
43 rail.
To throw now. Here's Love. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
At the Bills' 4-yard line.
Ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Drop for a loss of 7 by
Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix off the play action. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. The 4th down snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Once more, it's Nix. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 37. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
First down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Pressure coming for Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Ty Johnson now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Allen taken right to the air. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 21-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Downfield by Kincaid. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. First down of the game for James Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish up their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Brandon Condrington to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
This is brought in by Coleman. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark.
38-yard line.
The Bills at a deficit. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup up 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Allen gonna throw again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe
Well,
like
no,
a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. Yeah, they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Round 80.
The throw again, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Nix with it on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big play. Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, tight.
Back to the air, Allen. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Allen looking to throw. He brings it in. Broke through the tackle, and he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Cotterington now to return it.
Brandon Cotterington on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
So I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming on the podcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Middle.
Another one for Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Round 80! Look out!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing here, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a give to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Prater puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks from the gun. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hold on, son. Ready. Bombers.
On 1st and 10, here's Nicks. Finds Mims. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He tucks it and takes off. And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down. Working quickly here.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On first down, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Ready. Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Denver.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Looking right, and he finds it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Broncos got to score in a hurry. It's second and goal. Another try following the sack. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Space on the right. He's got room at the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the 0 well.